Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Fair Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Free and joined by me and my co-hosts. We got Christian back in the building, and we got Mr. Dion Johnson himself, Niner Game Podcast. How we doing, fellas?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing well, man. Another lovely work week day. All right. So, but let's get right into it, fellas. Week 1 preseason in the books. Niners lose to the Broncos 30-9. Don't matter about the score. It matters about how these mofos played, right? How our backups are, everything like that. Let's start off with the game. Mac Jones and the twos go out there, start off the game, receiving the football. Big one for Mac Jones is the deep one to Watkins, which was nice. And then ended that series on a touchdown from Taylor. Dion, let's start off with you, man. What did you see from the game? What are the standouts that you saw that you liked in week 1 of preseason?
So for me, it's very simple. Mac Jones is a really good backup. I like what I saw from Mac Jones. Mac Jones was on point. He was doing his thing. All I got to say is nepotism is good at times, and at times it sucks.
Yeah.
And in this instance, nepotism did not work for us. Carter.
Nope.
Garbage. Lefty, I know you didn't watch the game, but I'm pretty sure you heard and saw in the chat. Bro.
I haven't seen anything.
Okay, bro. When I say bad, I mean bad. So you have NFL Network, right?
No, maybe.
Yes.
I think I do.
NFL Network, they always replay the preseason games. It's an easy way for them to keep eyes on their channel. Just go to NFL Network. You can literally search it up, and you'll find the Niner game. When you watch it, you'll understand what I'm saying. There's two people here. This is what this game taught. If we get past Mac Jones at quarterback, we're done. What's up, Gavin? That's basically it. If we get past Mac Jones at quarterback, we're done. Okay, Tanner Mordecai, for it. That's why he was on the practice squad. Carter Bradley only played because he's Gus Bradley's son, and he looked like trash. So the unfortunate thing about this game is it solidified the fact that if our starters are not healthy, which unfortunately we are going through one of our worst injury stretches in a while. Even last year was horrible, and this year doesn't look like it's shaping up to be better. It tells me that if we got to go to our backups, it will be good. The only thing that I can say good that came out of this was Jordan Watkins. Love what I saw. Oh, I forgot. He has a high ankle sprain. He won't be around for several weeks. Possibly.
My question is, why did Watkins stay out there for so long? Is it because we're so low in the receiver?
It's to a point, and I know Lefty said he didn't watch the game, but Lefty's kept up enough with it, I'm sure, to realize that we are signing everybody in the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Niners gave us 3 a call. Just get out on the field bodies. They literally are not. So don't expect to see any starters. Just don't. If you see a starter, it's literally because they did not have any other choice.
Well, Kyle did say today that he might start a couple starters on Saturday versus the Raiders.
Don't do that. Don't do it, Kyle. We're having a hell of a time.
Bless you.
Thank you. But we're having a hell of a time just keeping anybody healthy. I don't want any of our starters out there at all. I want our starters to just stay on the sideline. If anybody gets injured, I'd rather it be some random person we sign for $1 or $2 million or whatever the heck we're giving them. Let those people go. But do not put our starters on that field. We are not in a position to lose any more starters. Okay? We have so many people injured, which is why every almost every day. Niner signed this person. Niner signed that person. Niner signed this person. Niner signed that person. Why? We can't keep nobody healthy.
What's up,
And
Cody?
our backups didn't play well versus Denver. No, they didn't.
Hey, honestly, yeah.
They did all right. And that was like that first drive. That was the only drive that they did okay. It was nice that we got the safety on Bo Nix, but after about the first two drives, we looked like crap. And I'm sorry, I can't give our backups credit, and we're missing people, and now we're screwed.
Well, I have to say real quick, because I was actually watching Zach and Matt and Mike yesterday, and like Mike was saying, and Khalid's saying right here, our backups were playing like the starters. So our set string was playing the first string, right, and then our third string was playing the second string for the rest of the game, right. I think it's kind of hard to say how the rest of our backups did when we had Nippo Baby in there for most of the game, and then we had Mordecai, and then after the game they released Mordecai and keep Nepo Baby, and I'm like, make that make sense. You know what I mean?
Here's my biggest issue, and I know Matt likes to make this point in the chat that this guy wasn't drafted to pass rush. I don't like Alfred Collins. He just seems like a statue. And that's not good. I get Matt's point. He's not meant to pass for us, blah, blah, yada, yada. No disrespect to you, Matt, but I'm sorry. The man is just literally a wall. He doesn't move. He has no pass rush move. He has no move at all. And I'm sorry, somebody that big should have something. I'll give you the perfect example of a big dude who knows how to move. His name is Vita Vea. And he's in Tampa Bay. He's been moving for years. Alfred Collins needed. This is unfortunately going to be one of those. We're going to have to redshirt him. And tell him to come back next year, in better shape. Supposedly he was dealing with the injury in OTAs. That's why you didn't see him. The reason you didn't see him, to me, is the fact that he didn't want to sign that damn contract. That's why you ain't see him on the field. Okay? But you get to training camp, you get there, like any film I've seen on him doesn't look good. And it's disappointing because you spent such a high draft pick on a player that's not worth it. I don't care if he's there just to stop the run. At some point, we may need him to go ahead and rush the damn passer. We're thin. We have so many darn injuries. It's insane. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, I've been saying this for years, but everybody calls me crazy. Ever since John and Calvin got here, injuries have just not been necessarily the best thing. And they're never good with focusing on signing healthy players. Everybody who come in got an injury pass.
Yeah.
Isaac Garendo, now he out. I think Jordan James is down.
He is.
So at this point, we might as well just do what Shanahan always does. Make a star out of Corey Kiner. Him and Bobby T know how to do it with UDFAs. So make a star out of Corey Kiner. Because at this point, with those dudes down, you know what this leads me to believe? We're going right back to the same BS of Kyle running CMC into the damn ground. Yeah, but he ain't. I'm sorry. I can tell you right now, if you are an offensive lineman, you are watching the tape, you don't need to double team Collins. His sheer size would dictate.
Welcome, Mr. Beto, Niner Sickness.
What's up, guys? I hope you guys don't mind, but I got my two bodyguards.
You're good, bro. You're good.
That's cool.
Oh, I left the green screen on. Hold on real quick. My birds are take that off.
Good to see you, Beto.
What's up, guys? What's up, Lefty? What's
Good
up,
to see you, bud. It's been too long.
From another mother. How you,
Been a
Dion? How you
long
doing,
time.
sir?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Good, good. I apologize for the bird's background noise, but
Nah,
I'll try to mute myself as much as possible.
you're good.
You're good, brother. You
What I
want me
was saying
to?
about Collins, though, really quick, because to Callie's point, he's saying the same thing that Matt said. Here's the problem. I'm going back to exactly what I stated. There's going to be some time he's going to be needed outside of just trying to take up those, absorb two bodies. And I'm sorry, with the film that I've seen on him and anything I've seen, even just the practice stuff I come across on Facebook, the man doesn't look like he's got any skills. He just looks like a big body.
What's up, Bebop?
Just a massive individual. Pause. But that doesn't. I know a lot of big dudes who get ragdolled by little people. I'll say this, and I'm positive. I think George Kittle can run his ass over. I think if he had to get blocked by George Kittle,
we need to see him. We need to see like regular game and how he does against the run before we make any judgment, though.
He was trash.
We brought him for the run because our run defense is so bad.
He's really good against the run, so let's see how that goes in a game. We gotta wait and see.
He's running this preseason game.
No, well,
Let's see him.
he also didn't have, his pass rushers out there. When the whole line's out there, it's going to look a lot different than when backups all together.
And it's only one game. There's a reason for preseason. You got to give it time.
Like when Bosa's out there, who's good against the run, and Williams is out there, who's good against the run. So it's most likely, wait and see what it looks like in week one. Like he's going to play week one as long as he's healthy. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
He's also behind because he was injured, so he missed mini camp and stuff. So, there's a big learning curve. So we just, got to wait and see.
Right.
Can't jump the gun, Dion. I think you're jumping the gun a little bit. Now, pass rush. I'll let you have that one. Pass rush.
Pass rush.
Definitely.
Yes, we know that he's.
But let's not jump the gun on how good he's going to be against the run. Let's wait and see. That's all I would say.
Well, if he plays in the rest of his preseason games and he looked like he did versus Broncos, he ain't giving me much hope. Okay, you know me. I am not the cautious optimist. I am definitely one person.
That's true. That's true.
But it just, for me, I'm sorry. And I watched this tape at college. There wasn't nothing special about him. He ain't do nothing to get picked where he got picked. Hell, at this point, I'd rather put CJ West out there with a hobbled leg than to put Alfred Collins out there.
Well, we're gonna have to wait for CJ West.
I know.
His ass hyperextended his leg. So
he hyperextended his knee. I think Michael Williams hyperextended his knee. Like, we just put these people in a bubble, man, and just say forget it. Anybody who possibly is going to start for this team, you don't need to play. But let's kick it to Bet, though. Let's see what he's got on.
Yeah, Beth, did you watch the game on Saturday?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I'm not really into preseason games.
Well,
so I capped a little bit. I like the way the Niners were able to move the ball with their second team against the Broncos first team, but I take everything with a grain of salt. I mean, there's nothing from the preseason that I will look at and say, oh my God, this guy's going to be awesome. Oh my God, this guy's going to be terrible. I just enjoy it for enjoyment, and I can't wait into the regular season. And as they get comfortable in the regular season, then I can go like, man, this player's going to be this good. That player's going to be that. But I try to stay away, bro, because you got a lot of Niner fans, bro, that are like, they already want to cut Nick Martin because he had a bad game. And it's like, really?
I did see that.
You want to
There's a learning curve.
Yeah, but it's his first game. Imagine being college. You're now in the NFL for the first time. You're excited. The big lights are on, and he was trying to overachieve. He'll relax. He'll mellow down with games.
Yeah, exactly.
And he'll be fine.
Exactly. Hey, Beto, I'm going to ask you this. So when the game first started and second string defense was out there, right, along with Huff, of course, too. But seeing how that defense played, Robert Saleh defense, how did it make you feel, bro? Like, did you get that spark back like we did before? Because they look pretty good especially for the second string. You know what I'm saying? Against them starters.
Yeah. I'm not looking too much into it. I did like I did like the packages of the blitzes. I like the way he was able to scheme up blitzes, timing the blitzes correctly. I think this year we're going to see a lot of blitzes. A lot of people want to say that in 2019 Robert Saleh didn't blitz much. Well, he didn't because he didn't have to. You had probably the best front four in the NFL in 2019. This year, not so much. You got Nick Bosa, and then you got a bunch of guys that are rookies out there that are going to try to learn their stride. So I anticipate to see a lot of blitzes, a lot of schemes from Robert Saleh, a lot of disguises. And that's what gets me going is, okay, Robert, did you evolve since you left the Niners and you went to the Jets and become a head coach? It didn't work out for you, not his fault. How much did he evolve? Is he going to be able to improve our defense? You bite my ear, I'm going to eat you alive. And so I'm excited to see what the defense does. I know Mikael Williams hasn't played yet, but listen, my thing is, if he gets 2 sacks all year, I'm happy as long as he can stop the run and protect that side of the ball. If he gets more sacks as he learns, great. But I just want him to, what he brought in for, stop the run. Same thing with Alfred Collins. I don't expect 5 sacks or he's a bust type of guy. I just want to see them stop the run, and if they can develop into pass rushers, so be it. So I like what I saw defensively, but most importantly to me, real quick, is just the way Robert Saleh called the plays and disguised those blitzes. That got me going because that safety in the end zone, if you looked at Bo Nix, he didn't know what was coming. He didn't know where it came from. His face said it all.
Yeah. See, it's kind of hard because I want Christian to talk too, but fucking guy didn't even watch the game. Dion,
okay, let me go. Let
me go back to
I had an important engagement though, so I had a good reason why.
What you missed a preseason game? How dare you?
What were your thoughts on the defense, bro? What you saw from Robert Saleh's defense?
I mean, I like what I saw from the defense. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying the first couple of drives, when them third stringers got in there and just went to crap.
What's up, Papa?
What's going on, Papa J? But what I will say is, once again, bright spots. Lucas looked really good.
Yes.
Lucas showed up and showed out. He looked great. We love what we saw from Jordan Watkins, but of course the downfall once again is high sprain. So we're screwed on that one. Here's the thing. Robert Saleh's defense is looking a little bit better. But I wanted to get your thoughts on this bet, though, because before you came in, we were talking about nepotism. All right? And Carter Bradley looked horrible. I mean, just garbage. Tanner Mordecai didn't look any better. So what are your thoughts on that?
All I know is there's just 2 quarterbacks right now, and that's Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. The other 2 idiots, one's not even on the team anymore. But yeah, anybody that's saying that this guy, I don't care who his dad is, or I know somebody on the coaching staff.
Yeah, it's Gus Bradley's son.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know what, Brad can go if he wants to keep him on here. This kid sucks. I mean, the guy. I mean, Jesus, Brandon can throw better than that, and he can. You know what I mean? And I don't like this kid. This guy's poise is not there. He's overthrowing. He's over-anticipating. Nothing about him I like. So I know he's a third string. He probably won't play. But listen, I forgot what year when Brock came in. We could have said the same thing, right? Okay, you got Trey Lance starting. You got goofy Garoppolo backing him up. And then you have Brock. Brock's never going to play, but it happened. I am not confident in this third guy to be there. I'd rather go with 2 quarterbacks and take another position than cut another position for him to be on the roster, in my opinion.
See, I agree with that. And that's the thing. It's like when I'm watching these games, I'm trying to look for positive things. I am looking to see what these guys can do in the time that they have. I understand everybody's point. I'm sticking to my guns on Alfred Collins. I don't like it. I don't trust it. And if I see another game like the last one, he's only going to solidify my point.
Real quick. God, I was watching Zach and Matt's show yesterday, and they said where Bradley's son used to play too. You guys, Beto, Dion, where he's playing college?
I don't know where he played in college. I think they said
I didn't even know he exists until he came to the Niners.
From what I heard.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's very simple. We're going to have to find ourselves a practice squad quarterback, and we're going to have to find ourselves a third quarterback. Most likely, it should be a veteran, because I don't trust Bradley or Mordecai in any way, shape, or form. Both of them shouldn't even be here. We all know Bradley's here because his dad is on the coaching.
Yeah, he played at South Alabama.
There you go.
Okay. So real quick too, because I don't know where, I think I heard it from Zach and Matt and Mike. They're thinking that we're going in with 2 quarterbacks started the season.
I've heard that from lots of different sports places as well. They figure that they're going with 2 just because we don't have any choice. Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point, right before you came on, Bethel, I was saying at this point, the Niners are so damn injured, they can sign all 4 of us. Hell, that literally would be the case. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
it doesn't. I am good running behind Randy.
Good thing the receiving core is healthy.
It doesn't really matter past the second string quarterback, because you're not gonna be winning really many games.
It doesn't matter, bro, until it matters.
2 quarterbacks go down. Well, if 2 quarterbacks go down, you ain't winning anything anyway. So it doesn't really matter who the third string guy would even be.
Brock Purdy might tell you different, Lefty.
That's and that's true. But he's an anomaly.
Yeah, he is. I was being sarcastic, but yeah, he is.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
The reason that I state that it does matter is because last year it mattered crazily because we were injured like nobody's business. And
I know, but we won 6 games. Like if you're injured like that, you're gonna win 6 games again. So it doesn't matter because you're not competing.
But what I'm saying is, this does not bode well for us moving forward. I mean, it works well for me because then this is just more of an indictment on Shannon, But that, it still doesn't make a difference. At the end of the day, if we're going to do anything this season, we need to be able to keep people healthy just as a start. Just be able to be on the field at a minimum. But at the same time, if we can't keep people healthy, we're not going anywhere. And what's going to happen? We're going to have another crap season. And then everybody's going to give, more excuses. Well, we were injured. Okay. At the end of the day, we get that. But I would really like for us to at least get through the season healthy. We barely are getting by. Like, it's really sad, man. I know you had like everything that you had going on, but I'm telling you, just coming into the show, bro, these injuries are ugly. And they are way too extensive. Like, this ain't good. I don't like that vibe around the team.
We honestly shouldn't have any expectations for this season anyways.
Oh, no.
We completely had to retool the defense with pretty much rookies. There should be no expectations for this season.
Oh, no.
I disagree on that, Lefty.
No. First of all,
I have none.
Let me say this. The schedule got Niner fans thinking we going to the Super Bowl.
Well, I don't.
That's a little too far.
That is a little too far.
And I know everybody on this panel isn't one of them. But you got a bunch of Niner fans looking at their schedule going, Super Bowl, here we come. And I'm looking, I'm going, did you pay attention to the offseason and what happened last year? Because it's the worst thing about it is.
This is true right here.
Yeah. It is, but no, it ain't hitting nobody harder than us. I tell you that right now. We are.
Hey, Kenny said Cleveland's quarterbacks are all hurt, and then Green Bay's receivers are hurt.
What are you talking about? Shador's fine.
No, he's not. He hasn't believed.
Hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
The thing is league wide, bro.
And he looked great.
The injuries don't respect just the Niners.
Great in his preseason debut. I have to say that he looked great. I know, Lefty, you don't like him, but on the field, that man looked really good. He did a really good job. I'm very, very
I just didn't like his attitude, bro. Like, I didn't like how he carried himself.
You need to look. You need to follow his page on Facebook, brother. Dude is
I don't know.
very humble.
I don't know. The way he acted at Colorado.
I'll be honest. What gets me to like a quarterback dislike is what he does on the field. I can care less what he does off.
No, I know, but that's the thing, Beto, is like he acted the way he did, and I don't think he impressed me on the field at Colorado ever.
Fair enough.
So like it's like you didn't really impress me, but you acted like you were great. They retired your jersey, and you had like a losing record at Colorado with like not even a bowl game win.
Yeah, they went a little over the top, but that's for Dion, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, like it is for Dion, but like it's you're pretty much just writing off. He just continues to write off his dad's coattails. It's like okay, eventually, So we'll see how it goes now that he can't do that.
That can actually be a curse to him, bro. He might not like that.
I will say this. He's not riding off his daddy's coattails. And I will tell you why.
His dad coddled him all the way to college.
Yeah, but his dad didn't even want his dad to come to his preseason game. He doesn't.
That's fine. That's fine that he's.
Okay, so all I'm trying to make, the only point I'm trying to make, Lefty, is look at the dude now versus what you saw in college.
We'll see. He played good. He played good in the preseason game. So did Trey Lance. So.
Okay, but all I'm saying is he's very humble. He's very polite.
Yeah, but Dion, he's only humble. He's only humble right now because he doesn't have a choice. The league humbled him by drafting him in the 5th round. They humbled his ass for him. They didn't give him a choice to be humble. They said, "You better humble yourself."
I'm gonna leave it alone. You don't like him. You don't like him. It is what it is. Just like
no. It's not whether I don't like him. That's just calling facts, dude. Like the league humbled him.
Like at the end of the day,
if you're predicted to go in the 1st round and you drop to the 5th, that's a humbling moment, my guy. That is humbling as all can be.
It very well may be, but I can tell you right now, he's the best quarterback in Cleveland.
That's not saying much.
Yeah, that's actually
But what I'm saying is they have 5 quarterbacks, and that's your best one is your 5th rounder. Dylan Gabriel, garbage. Joe Flacco.
Did we even see? I know Gabriel's not great, but did we even see him play? Did he even play?
You got to think about it. I don't think so. No, I think that whole game was Shador. But
okay.
For me, man, I just when it comes to us, I am very, very scared for the season because of all these injuries, man. And I don't like it. I know everybody keeps trying to pull the old, it's just a couple weeks away. Calm down. What do you mean, calm down? Calm down when we don't have these injuries, especially the core people. We just got Pearsall back. We got Jennings still dealing with the calf injury. I was feeling a little comfortable with the way that he performed, but now he's dealing with
the calf injury while also complaining about his contract. So calf injury.
I haven't heard nothing about his contract though.
No, I don't see Juwan Jennings using that as an excuse.
There's that thing saying that he still wants to get paid, and the Niners don't want to do it because they just paid a bunch of big contracts.
I'm gonna tell you. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen, and I anticipated this all along. Jennings won't be here next season. This was a foregone conclusion in my mind when they gave him the position they previously gave him. That said to me, hey, this is for what you've done. This is for being 3rd and Jawan. Yes. But what I'm getting at is, me personally, as a GM, I can't pay him and BA. I know that. Yeah. So I have to take whichever one I'm going to take. And you're always going to take the 1st round pick over the 7th round pick. You will never ever.
But also,
I cannot pay Jennings because he's not worthy of being paid for.
But it's also Kyle's. It's also Kyle's track record, though.
Come on, 1 year. He's been in the league. How long, Dion? How long?
The man. Okay. Okay. First of all, if you want to do that, let's talk about it. You have Debo. You have Kittle, and you have Pierce. Not Pearsall. Ayuk in front of you, sucking up all the snaps. So you can't tell me that this dude had the season that he had last year, and had he not blocked that guy into the next year and not got thrown out of the game, he would have hit 1,000 yards.
Okay,
the man has the skills, so don't do that to him.
He's a really good. He's a really good possession receiver.
He's like the other guy that we sent over to Kenny, whatever his name was, the one that went to New England.
You think he's
better than Bourne?
Bourne.
He's better than Bourne.
He's better, way better.
I mean, okay.
Way better hands. way better.
We expect Christian McCaffrey to have hopefully, knock on wood, have a healthy year, right? Hopefully,
yeah, but if he's gonna have a healthy year, he can't be doing everything.
You know how many balls Jennings won't get no more because of the return of CMC?
Well, if they want to keep him
Why
healthy,
do you want
he
to pay
needs
so much money for a third or fourth receiver? That's
Wait,
But what I'm saying is, it's okay. I understand that. Personally, if I'm Jennings, I take full advantage of the fact that Brandon Ayuk isn't on the field.
Fair enough.
Beto, you're not seeing
out and I go get paid elsewhere. Because Jennings ain't getting a $30 million deal. I love him to death. That's not happening. So you're gonna Jennings is gonna wind up in the 15.
I don't mind giving them incentives. You know, I'll pay
I'm
you
with
incentives.
Dion.
You how many touchdowns, how many yards you run. I'll implement you in incentives and we'll give you a pay raise. But I can't see him getting $20 million a year for the next couple of years.
I'm with Dion.
I don't agree with that, but I'm not gonna say that Jennings sucks or that he's bad.
Jennings is really good.
He's not bad, but
no, I mean I think he's
playing better ball.
You compare him to Kendrick Bourne, who's done nothing since he left.
So okay. That's what I was gonna say though.
Jennings 1 good year. That's it.
But that's when Jennings ain't one good. Hold on, Dion. The reason Jennings had 1 good year is because the 1 year he was the main focus, he showed that he could be the main focus. When you're the third, fourth option, and then the first time you get a chance to be the first option, and you ball out. But that's kind of the point I was trying to make. Like everybody's so, and I think Jennings, the type of player Jennings is, he's very potent in Kyle's offense. But that's kind of where I'm going back to, is if you look since Kyle's been on the Niners, who we have at receivers never really mattered. We look what we did in 2019. Who do we have at receiver? Our best receiver we didn't get until halfway through the season when we traded for him from Denver. Yes, we had Kittle and a rookie Debo. Like we didn't have any receivers. Who was our receivers? We didn't have anybody. And Kyle got to the Super Bowl with guys nobody knew about. Kendrick Bourne, there was no receivers on this team. So
good point, but they lost the Super Bowl because we didn't have
that's true.
Receivers too.
Well, they lost the Super Bowl because
Jimmy G.
Because Jimmy's in India and Kyle should have ran the ball. But that's not the point. The point is we're always worried about who's injured and who's going to play at receiver. It doesn't matter who's at receiver. If you can go out and catch the ball, and Kyle trusts you, put you out there catching the ball, they're going to be fine.
And we still
because Kyle's offense is all about timing, right? It's all about timing. Our quarterback is really good with timing. As long as the receivers can be on time, they'll be fine in this offense. That's all it is. That's all it is. So it doesn't matter who goes out there as long as they can catch the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, the last thing I'll say on that strictly is I do believe that Jennings will wind up playing. He's not dumb. He doesn't have the money to sit out. And I do believe that he balls and he goes and gets paid elsewhere. I anticipated this from last year.
I'd like Jennings to stay. I think he is like the epitome of Niners football.
He is, but he won't. He's not going to be here because he's going to play too well, and somebody else is going to pay him. Like I'll tell you this: everybody has said Jordan Mason looks fantastic in Minnesota.
I know, but
I know
if Jennings is gonna go anywhere,
from Jordan Mason.
If Jennings is going to go anywhere, though, he needs to go into make somewhere where he's going to be used for his blocking ability and be physical. Like he can't go to some like finesse offense. He won't fit in. He does well in Kyle's offense because Kyle's offense is you need to be the most physical motherfucker out there and punch everybody in the mouth on every play. And Jennings like epitomizes that, right? So that's why he's such a leader in the receiving room because of that. And so like but that's why he's done so good because he's super physical and he's really strong. So he fits in this offense.
Yeah.
Like I would think that like he's the kind of guy Kyle doesn't let go away because he's too valuable.
But here's the thing.
Like, he's not valuable to other offenses. It's this offense that he fits in with his physicality. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know that. I think Jennings can be good in any
I mean, what if he's another Kendrick Bourne? Because Kendrick Bourne freaking performed well in this offense, and then look at him now.
Everybody says he's not a receiver 2, receiver 3. His comp is Anquan Bolden, and he plays just like him. He had 1,000 yards and looked like Anquan Bolden last year, and would have been a 1,000-yard receiver. So to me, that doesn't tell me he's a receiver 2, receiver 3. He's a 1,000-yard receiver. That's just about to me a receiver 1.
For me personally, my liking.
I'm Team Jennings all the way. He was one of my favorite guys we drafted when he came in as a rookie, and I've been a fan of him ever since. And I think he's the best receiver on our team.
Money elsewhere. That's going to be your only way to get paid, Jennings. They're not giving you no money in San Francisco.
So I think he's the best receiver on our team because he's the most clutch receiver on our team.
Tripping.
Best receiver.
Bro, who do you go?
The janitor is better receiver than Jennings.
Who do you want to throw to on third down, dude? He's literally the most clutch receiver we have.
Who's better?
The janitor.
Beto, at this point, he's just being cynical, bro.
He's just being silly, dude.
Listen, guys. If you guys watch my videos, I love Juwan Jennings. I just wanted to stir the pot and get some guys going.
That's fair.
I love Juwan Jennings, and if you
I think
watch
he's
my videos,
amazing.
I talk highly of the kid. The kid needs to get paid.
He could be our receiver one. Like I don't know why
Dion reacts to me. I love. Ow, you fucker.
I don't. I don't know why. I don't know why people think that he can't be our.
My bird's pissed off that I made fun of Juwan Jennings. Hit me right in the ear.
I don't know why people think he can't be a number one receiver. You don't have to be fast and like to be a number one receiver. You can be a number one receiver because you can go up and get contested balls and you're like super good in the red zone and on third down. That's literally what Anquan Bolden was. Anquan Bolden was fucking slow, but he was strong and had really, really powerful hands, and you couldn't get the ball away from him in a jump ball. That's what Jennings is. That's why I don't understand. Like Anquan Bolden was a number one guy, most of his career. So why is Jennings not?
I think Jennings is at least a solid 2, and I do believe once again, if he's smart, you get in there. You get you work out a little bit, and you go ahead and say to yourself, I'm going to ball, and I'm going to get paid elsewhere. The Niners are not known for franchise tagging damn near anyone. I think the last person we tagged was Robbie Gould.
Like,
so we don't really tag people, so we're going to let somebody walk. And he doesn't have
what is it that the Niners don't see in Juwan Jennings that they don't want to pay him, bro? I mean, if he's
it's not that. It's that they just paid these big contracts and they just paid them last year, so they don't want to do it like the year later. So
I'm not
that's why
be paid.
They have a fair point.
What do you guys think he's worth? Honestly, no bullshit, no nothing. What do you think
to the Niners? To the Niners, whatever he asks for.
15 to 20.
In my opinion, whatever he asks for, he's worth.
He could do another 2-year 15.
Listen, Ricky's coming up.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about Ricky.
And this guy Jordan, what's his last name? Watkins. This kid, I know he's a rookie, but this guy looks impressive. I just don't see. And then not only that, but the kid, that little kid, what's his name? That got hurt. He came back, number 19. Yeah, I like him. I really do.
I like him too.
He never on the field. So what good is he?
Well, true. And hopefully not that changes. Remember Hospital Ward?
Yeah.
Hospital Ward was always injured, and then now he doesn't never get injured. Now he's beating up his wife. That's a whole different story. But
that's horrible.
That's he's tackling the wrong team.
Oh, that's a way to end the sentence.
Shit, I know. Pause. God damn.
Love you, Jimmy.
A lot. But this is what I'll tell you. When it comes to the receivers that you named, first of all, Jordan Watkins, rookie, with a high ankle sprain. You're not playing over Juwan Jennings, even if you were healthy. Jacob Callan, you can barely stay healthy. We ain't even got you on the field. If Juwan Jennings is healthy, you're not playing over him. So, and Ricky Pearsall, sir, he is a first-round pick. That means I got a fifth-year option and 2 franchise tags I can use on. So I don't have to technically worry about paying.
Honestly, Kyle's going to put it
for me is I stick to it, 15 to 20 million per year. He's a solid wide receiver too, and he deserves every penny he gets. But it will not be here; it will be elsewhere.
Okay, that's fair enough, Dion.
I don't agree, Dion. He's going to be here.
He'll
stay. They're going to pay him. Dion, they're going to pay. Dude, there's nobody else in the league that blocks as a receiver like him. Kyle, that's Kyle's favorite thing. But Kyle's not letting him go.
They're going to let him go, bro. Trust me.
Kyle's not going to give him that money. They're actually, to me, this is what I think. They're
too valuable
forward with the receivers they have now. I think they're looking to move forward.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Because Kyle does.
I don't even think it's a money situation, bro. I think the Niners could afford to pay him.
They're looking like I don't think to be honest, and this is no disrespect because y'all know I love Jawan Jennings. I don't think he's in their future plans. And look at it like this. Let me say this.
I agree, Dion.
And this is just a thought process. If we have another trash year, what kind of pool do you think that Jed York that Kyle's gonna have with Jed when we ain't done nothing?
Jed already pretty much saying
already
Kyle's not going anywhere, Dion.
No, but what I'm saying is, look at it like this. You're
I
saying
hope
Kyle
not.
ain't going nowhere, but what did they do? He closed that damn pocketbook, didn't he?
Yeah,
Didn't
this
close
year he
that
did. Yeah,
pocketbook? So
he did.
that tells me that you're starting to look and go, hey man, look, I'm giving out a lot of damn money, bro.
No, they closed that pocketbook because they were buying another sports team.
Well, but that's the Yorks on their end.
Not
No,
only
that's
that,
still
but
part of the pocketbook.
they
That's still part of the
renovated,
pocketbook.
the stadium for the Super Bowl.
Buying that sports team, I don't believe that they still would have opened it. At some point, as an owner, you got to start looking at what's going on with your franchise and say to yourself, am I just spending money to spend money? Because that's what it feels like. Because I don't have anything. I don't have another Lombardi in the case, and I've been to 2 Super Bowls with you, and I do, and I'm not, and here's the thing: Kyle only had in his whole head coaching career 3 years of consistency. Other than that, he has not been consistent. 2017 to 2018, garbage. 2019, Super Bowl. 2020, we all would love to forget that year. 2021, 2022, and 2023. Those were your 3 years of consistency. After that, Kyle fell off.
How does he fall off?
He ain't winning. What do you mean? He ain't back in the playoffs in those years. He didn't go to playoff last year.
Did you see the team that he took over in 2017, bro?
I know what I'm stating is I'm not saying he should have. I'm stating this is his track record right now.
Well, it is.
His track record's to go back.
The whole team was hurt.
You don't have that kind of.
To be fair,
3 straight years of consistency, and then randomly,
hold
the
on.
other 2 years you didn't
Dion.
have consistency. Then you sucked last year. You sucked this year again. Okay,
Dion.
I'm not looking to re-sign you, sir, because
Dion.
you're not doing anything to make.
Why did he suck last year? Because of injury.
Bro, we were 6. Where did we go? I don't even remember.
But hold on.
We had
His track
how many
record.
injuries do we have though?
His track record is technically he's going back at least to the NFC Championship game if you're going off track record.
No, what you mean to say is whenever he makes it to the playoffs.
Yeah, but that's like every other year.
That's not.
That's every other year.
No, it's not.
All I know in his tender year, he's been to 2 Super Bowls and 4 championships.
And we lost 2 Super Bowls and lost 2 of those.
It doesn't matter.
That does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That doesn't matter. Well, it matters as a fan. It matters as a fan. Yes. Let me rephrase that. You can't take away how good of a coach he is because he hasn't won Super Bowls.
Well,
the man has gotten our team there.
Isn't that the point of being a head
How many
coach?
other teams did not make the Super Bowl? Look at Dallas.
Don't start that argument with me about other people. I don't care about other people. It's strictly the person that we have to deal with.
Well, other than last year, excuse me, we have always had winning records. Been very competitive, exciting to watch.
I just laid it out for you, Beto. You're not listening. Come on, bro.
No, but what I'm saying, so what is there to be mad at Kyle for great seasons?
The man won 3 consistent seasons. I laid it out for you. Are you serious?
Dion.
So why you don't dislike him?
Because he only had 3 consistent seasons. He's been here for 9 years. That's not good enough.
Dion.
This is Beto. If I'm correct, isn't the only time we had 2 losing seasons back to back was 2017 and 2018
Yes, correct.
when they were still building the team?
Okay, so by what you just said right now, that's still not consistency. Because that means
To me, if you go,
Have the Niners ever been one and done in the playoffs, Dion?
Huh?
Have the Niners ever been one and done in the playoffs?
no, Kyle. Every time Kyle gets to the playoffs, it's NFC Championship at least.
I can
There
see
you go.
that.
Thank you, Lefty.
Wait, and let me put this
But
out.
we ain't been in the playoffs.
He went to the Super Bowl, missed it,
Years ago.
then went back to the play. So he went.
In 2024, we had losing seasons because we were half injured.
Just
Yes.
like 2020.
Just like 2020.
And then what happened in 2021? We went to the NFC Championship. What happened in 2022? NFC Championship. What happened in 2023? Super Bowl. That's 3 winning seasons in a row.
I stated that. Why are y'all? Did y'all not hear what I said?
No, I know. I wasn't saying you weren't, Dion. I'm just saying, like,
the years that he wasn't consistent is because the team was either hurt or he was rebuilding the team.
Rebuilding was the first 2 years, then injuries. 2024 was injuries. 2020 was injuries.
Now let me go back to this. The people who got injured, who's making these decisions? Kyle and John. That's the common denominator.
But
they're the ones who sign these players.
But it's a gladiator sport, dude.
Hey,
Hold
Dion,
on 1 second.
can I answer your question?
What y'all like to do is avoid the truth of it. They are the ones that make the decisions. And we, over the course of the time that they have been here,
that's our medical staff, bro.
And say that they haven't been signing a bunch of injury-prone players because they have. Don't lie.
Dion,
can
I ask you a personal question?
You know the truth of it.
Can I ask you a question, Dion?
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah.
If we would have won both of the Super Bowls against Kansas City, and we had 2 Super Bowls in our column with Kyle.
You saying the same thing?
No.
Would you want to get rid of Kyle?
No, because the man actually got the job done. I told y'all on many occasions, y'all know me.
It's the same guy.
Like you want. I told y'all. If he
that makes no sense, bro.
No, hold on. We just have to respect Dion. Dion's an all or nothing man, and that's okay.
No, and I get it. That's okay.
Dion is an all or nothing kind of guy. We have to respect it.
No, and
I don't have to agree, but
I do. But you can't dismiss a coach for getting there, and just because he fell short. It sucks.
So we just see it. Let him fall short.
At least we were there.
But Beto, you got to remember, you cool with that. I'm not. I don't like watching my team get to the Super Bowl and fail. That is a failed season for me.
Do you like to watch your team have 10 games wins seasons?
I would love that, but we don't have that now, do we?
Well, that's just last year. Come on.
Okay.
Because of injuries.
Because of injuries. So every other year we had more than 10 games wins. That is fun for me. That's fun football to watch.
And what have you done for me lately means what have you done for me lately doesn't mean what have you done for me several years ago. So we can keep using that as a reason that Kyle.
But Dion, can we at least go on the off the track record that he'll steer the ship correct if they stay healthy? That is his track record. That is his track record. Like if he went three losing seasons, Dion, I'd be like, dude, I can't even argue with you.
Yeah, let me look at the track record. Okay, so 2017, 2018, nothing.
This don't count.
No, listen to me. He's saying track record, so I'm gonna lay the track record out.
Okay.
2017, 2018, shit. We all know that. 2019 Super Bowl. 2020, nothing. 2021 to 2024, 3 straight years of going to the NFC Championship and 1 Super Bowl. So, based off, I don't have no hope for that.
What I mean though is like he's not. I just mean it's not going to be a losing season. He'll still have us. We should still expect him to get us in the dance again.
Dion, I love the way you said it. You said it yourself. 2017, 18, no good. Rebuilding the team, putting the team together. 2019, when he got the team semi together, he goes all the way to the Super Bowl. 2020, he doesn't go back because of injuries. I mean, everybody and their mamas were injured that year. 2021, championship. 22 champion, 23 Super Bowl. I'm looking at what this guy's done.
Every time since he built the team, 17 and 18 was building the team. 17 18 was building the team. Ever since then, as long as the team's been healthy, he's been at least to the NFC Championship.
Ram fans like to
say
that's his
track record.
McVay's a better coach.
You can't.
He took over a good team in the Rams that Kyle didn't.
No, you can't really like get rid of a coach that, other than the 2 years he took to build the team, and then you get rid of those years because they shouldn't count because you have to have time to rebuild a really bad roster. You have to get him and John inherited a fucking dog shit roster, and it takes time to rebuild. Dion,
it took him only 2 years, Lefty. You know how many?
It took him 2 years.
Longer than that.
I know, and got to a Super Bowl with a bum ass quarterback. Got to a Super Bowl.
I mean, there was only 2 players in the old regime.
So in all the years he's been here, 4 of the years have been bad. 2 of them we don't even count because they were building the team, and the other two were injury ridden. So
No,
it's like,
y'all not counting that. That's y'all. Y'all want to keep giving them passes.
but Dion,
It's not a pass, bro.
you're
Come
thinking
on.
more with emotion, Dion. But you're thinking more with emotion than logic.
That's what it is. Y'all are just saying.
Dion,
If you're on crutches
They were
and I
injured.
expect you to go out and catch a long ball, you're not going to catch it with crutches, right? I can't blame you for being on
But
crutches.
Dion, I don't understand.
No more.
I don't understand, Dion, how you like, because it's our team. You act like you're, which I know you have good football knowledge. You
He
have
does.
great football knowledge. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how come because it's your team? So because it's your team, it's more emotional. You're gonna act like team building isn't a thing, and coaches when they get here need time.
Okay, here's my thing. You had 9 years. I ain't got no Super Bowl.
I know. That part I understand because, like I said, I respect that you're an all or nothing guy.
You know how hard it is to get a
You
win
still
at
have
Super Bowl, bro?
you still have a coach. You still have a
It's
coach.
the truth, whether you want to hear it or not. That's
I don't want to hear it,
you-
man.
your prerogative.
But you
Excuse
still
me, because
we
at
still,
the end, McVay-
regardless of winning the Super Bowl, we've been one of the most in the last
Come on, bro.
How
6
many-
years.
If he's the greatest offensive mind,
But in the last 6 years, we've been one of the most consistent franchises. We have.
That's not the
Bro,
greatest offensive mind. I'm sorry.
I'll say this: out of all the Super Bowls that have been played since Super Bowl started, only 2 teams have 6 Super Bowl wins. Out of all the years since the Super Bowl started, only 2 teams have 6 championships. The rest have 5, 4, or less. That's how hard it is to win a Super Bowl.
Don't care.
But hold on.
For perfect example, Dion, because you're literally like my uncle who's a Steelers fan and is over Mike Tomlin being the coach. But they have winning seasons every single season.
That and what good does that do
But-
when you don't get into the playoffs?
I know, but at least like we're like one of the in the last 6 years, we're like one of the most consistent franchises in the last 6 years.
At the end of the day, if I don't get into the playoffs to at least have a chance, then it's not worth it.
Mike Tomlinson is a hell of a coach, and I'll take him over Kyle. Heck yeah.
I would.
You wait a minute, hold on, Beto. I just saw your stupid tag down there, and I had to call it stupid.
I was wondering if when you
I
were
said
going to
it's
see
the
it.
greatest coach ever, but then you gonna say I would take Tomlin over shit.
No. See, don't. Let's not put words in my mouth. I said I would take Mike over Cat. Okay,
I wouldn't.
It's like anybody. You can be the best fighter, but there's somebody better than you in fighting that's going to kick your ass, no matter how good you are. Kyle is a great coach, very good coach, but there's other coaches better than him. So I would take Andy Reid over him. I would take Mike Thompson over him. And who's the other coach?
See, but Mike Tomlin's got to the playoffs and then loses, so why that doesn't really bode for an argument.
Big Ben, and that was it.
Well, I guess they're kind of like
doesn't really bode well. Kyle's been more successful in consecutive sense of like winning when he gets in the playoffs. Even though Tomlin won Super Bowl,
are foolish, bro, because their teams. I know
you can't get rid of him. The only coach better than him and more consistent than him is Andy Reid.
There's only 3 coaches that won the Super Bowl in that whole franchise history, and he's one of them.
Yeah, but that's because they've only had 4 coaches in the last 40 years.
Well, think about it.
Like,
think about it. 4 coaches and 6 Super Bowls.
I know, but like the most consistent coach behind Andy Reid, like who has the most playoffs in the span, most playoff wins? The Niners have more playoff wins than anybody else other than the Chiefs. Since 2019, we have the second most playoff wins.
That is correct.
Yeah, but the unfortunate
That's Kyle.
2019.
Sadly, we haven't won the Super Bowl, but we haven't always had everything go our way. I mean, geez, I think it's probably the first time in history that in the NFL history that you play a team more than one time in a rematch, because there's been teams that have played each other more than once in the Super Bowl. We're probably the only team that's played the same team and they've had not one holding penalty in either Super Bowl. Like, so it's not just that we screwed ourselves. There's some like there's things that did not always go our way in those Super Bowls, and it sucks.
In the
But
last
that's
Super Bowl
football.
we played, bro, our offense, our right guard. Right guard went down, got hurt, and then
Feliciano,
backup
that
came in.
changed the game.
Yeah, it came in, and gave up a play that would have been a touchdown, just gave it up to the most.
There's a lot of plays that
on their team.
To be fair,
Kyle.
Hold on.
Here's the thing. We can look at all the shoulda, woulda, couldas. At the end of the day, these things have already happened. It is what it is. We have to look forward to this season and see what we got. Now,
I mean, I don't feel great about this season, but
I definitely don't feel great. Now,
so let me ask you something. If we don't,
I'm just kind of going with the
we
flow.
have a losing season this year, Kyle have to go?
No, he ain't going anywhere.
I would love it, but it ain't gonna happen.
No, because this is the first time I feel like we've fully been like rebuilding. Like our defensive line is going to be pretty young.
I mean,
we're gonna have three rookies playing on the defensive line this year.
Look at it like this:
a possible rookie safety, a rookie nickelback.
If we if we sneak into the playoffs somehow, that is sheer luck, and that's a good thing.
But you can feel good about it. You can feel good if we get into the playoffs. Kyle's cutthroat.
I've said it myself. Even if we go one and done, that makes me feel a little bit better about Kyle Shanahan as a head coach. Why? Because he took a ragtag group of guys that we don't have all the regular people we normally have. And personally, I don't want to see CMC ran into the ground again. I don't. I'm sorry.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But
to go ahead and say, hey, there are other running backs that exist, and put them on the field instead of running him.
That's not even Kyle. That's Christian McCaffrey's fault. He
honestly, all I want to
no. See, that's BS. You absolving Kyle of responsibility and stop doing that. I can't stand that. That is Kyle and Bobby Turner's decision. It is not Christian McCaffrey's. Last time I checked, Kyle Shanahan had the tag of head coach. Last time I checked, Bobby Turner had the tag of running backs coach. So those two override Christian McCaffrey.
Do they though? Do they?
Do what you are told. So you do not come around and say, well, I got to stay in the game, so I'm not coming out. If I'm the head coach and I don't want you on the field, I will sit your ass the fuck down.
Who will Jed York fire first?
Huh?
Who will Jed York fire first? Brown or CMC?
What do you mean Brown?
Or whatever his name is, Bobby, whatever, the running backs coach.
Who will they fire?
Yeah.
He ain't firing nobody.
No, but if he fires somebody, my point is he'll fire Shanahan and he'll fire the running back over McCaffrey because McCaffrey's that good. Players do have substance in a team's decision making. If CC, I want to play, Kyle said, okay, I have to let him play.
You just put another indictment on Kyle saying he can't run his team because you got the players doing what they want. That is an indictment when you think about it. But that goes to
Kyle runs his team.
That's the same thing with Andy Reid. Did you see Andy Reid getting beat up by Kelsey?
But what I'm saying is, if you are the head coach, you run things. Your players don't.
He does run things. He's proven that. Kyle's stubborn, and we watch him run things all the time.
But what I'm saying is, to bet those points, it doesn't make sense, bro.
Honestly,
you mean to tell me I'm supposed to listen to the running back who was out there with Achilles tendonitis? Oh, I gotta stay in, coach. I gotta stay in, coach.
Honestly, this should be the season.
And that way, your body, because of what you do, and this is out of his own.
And I agree with you, Dion, all 100%. But Kyle won't do it because of the pressure of the players.
Hey, this should honestly just be about. This season should just be about Purdy anyway. Like I want to see Purdy, like step it up a level, and let him
if we don't have a good season, they're gonna blame it on Purdy. And it's gonna suck. Bro.
I want to see him play well. That's all I care about. Even if we're not winning,
I'm gonna laugh because the number one thing I hate about these commentators is they move the goalposts when it comes to Brock, and it really pisses me.
They always will, Dion, because they're egos.
When it comes to who?
When it comes to Brock Purdy, they move the goalposts.
Oh, yes. I agree 100%, Dion.
This really pisses me off, and I hate this narrative. Oh, well, see, when he don't have his weapons, he ain't good. Who's good when they ain't got their weapons?
Thank you, Dion.
Oh.
Yes.
Name a quarterback that went to the Super Bowl with a bunch of nobodies, with none of the stars. You can't. They have to have stars.
At least one.
Guys. So for anybody out there saying, oh, Brock Purdy ain't got his weapons, he ain't great. Jalen Hurts wouldn't be good if Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown wasn't on the field. You really think that Saquon Barkley was the only threat? Sorry, maybe you want to go back.
Saquon Barkley is the MVP of that team. That's what
He is, but I'm saying if Saquon, if it was all on just him, they wouldn't have gotten as far as they got. You have to have your guys. And for someone to openly state when you don't have your guys, you're not good enough, to me it's BS because you need those dudes. You gotta have those dudes.
See, Brock actually played pretty well. I like that comment.
right here.
He played good.
He
lost that game to the Rams. We were going to come back against the Rams, and his receivers dropped the ball. He played good, dude. He couldn't do everything, but he played good, plenty.
What he could. I can tell you right now, the one person I'm telling you, I swear, if I ever meet him, I'm sucker punching you. And that's Jake Moody. You start missing kicks this year, and we chose you over a guy who was a veteran who was better than you. You start missing kicks this year, sir. I swear.
Hey, Dion, if he misses kicks,
hate on the kickers.
Trent Williams needs to kick his ass over the goalpost.
Honestly, you guys, the only reason
I'm excited to watch Purdy. That's what I care about.
They signed Joseph was to light a fire underneath Moody's ass. They were never going to get rid of Moody.
We'll see how it goes. Moody didn't lose us a lot of games. The defense lost us a lot of games last year, guys. The defense gave up a lot of leads.
Here's what I have to say. No, Callie, we done with that. I don't really care. At the end of the day, look, let me say this. Let me say this to everybody. Everybody knows how I feel about Kyle Shanahan. One thing I want to tell you is,
you love him.
I am not dumb, and I don't think that he's going anywhere. Would I love for him to go somewhere else? God, go, get out, fine, get rid of him. I'm tired of watching you not win the big one. I'm tired of watching you love on all these damn injured players and shit. I can't stand it. I hate when you screw up in the fourth quarter. I just
hope Kyle finally wins one, man.
That's ludicrous.
Can you imagine when he finally wins one, Beto? The relief he's gonna have on his face. It's gonna be like when
Kyle's gonna be the best coach ever. Like I put.
Off his back. I was gonna say he's gonna have his Steve Young moment. He's gonna have his Steve Young moment.
Just real quick, guys.
What I respect about Steve Young? He only talks about the Super Bowl he won, not the ones that he didn't. He don't mention them Super Bowls he got. He got 3 rings, but he doesn't mention the other 2. He only mentions the one he got because he knew, and that's beautiful.
Hey, just real quick, let's
he played insane.
Let's just kind of hope that since Kyle's having Kubiak call some plays again in the preseason like he did last year. Let's just hope it stays like it during the regular season.
You said Kyle did what?
Devin Kubiak fucking call.
Honestly, what? Kyle's still going to call plays because he's.
Oh, my bad. It's preseason. That's why.
Kyle's going to call plays because he's a great play caller. But
you don't want Kubiak calling plays, Brandon.
No, Kyle's going to call plays. He always will. You think Andy Reid? You think Andy Reid was letting anybody call plays? No.
And what should they?
There's only one person that in this whole time that John and Kyle have been here that I believe has called plays outside of Kyle, and that was Mike McDaniel.
That's because
anybody else called.
That's because he helped design the plays.
They all had tags.
Our run game was at its best when he was with us because his run designs are insane.
Yeah, I mean,
it's funny you say that because the running game in Miami is not that good.
Well, they were injuries and stuff, dude.
First of all, it's the Dolphins, Beto. We all
his first year, their run game was good. His first year when they were healthy, his run game was good.
Look, I'll tell you this though, because look, I am all for. Please listen to me. I am all for bringing Mike McDaniel back into the fold.
Oh, I'm all for it too.
He's the only person who can get through to Kyle Shanahan. There has not been another offensive coordinator that can say anything to that man.
That's because Kyle probably feels he matches his genius, and if somebody matches your genius, then you don't look down on him.
Yeah, but then I'm sorry, I don't give that man no genius moniker. He ain't no
but this is the truth, Dion. Kyle lost the Super Bowl with McDaniels, and he lost the Super Bowl without him. So what's the difference of McDaniels?
Honestly,
but here's
Kyle's biggest thing
while the Super Bowl was going.
To be fair, Kyle being an offensive guy,
McDaniels was fresh. He wasn't letting him do nothing, man.
to be fair, both Super Bowls
Hey,
with
Yeah.
Get rid
Kyle-
of that Sam, bro.
Kyle didn't coach his best offensively in both Super Bowls. That's kind of why we lost in a way too, because like if the defense held them to low points, if he is an offensive genius, put up more points in either Super Bowl, he wins them. So that does fall on him, the losses in a way, because he should have been able to find a way to put more points on the board when his defense was holding teams really low. Like, you know, as an offensive coach, you don't want to leave it on the defense to possibly lose it in the end, and that's what we did. So both times. So
for me this year, 9 and 8.
dude, I don't know what.
9 and 8, 10 and 7. That's
I'll be surprised we make the playoffs, honestly. But
if we do it, hey, look,
11 and 6.
I would be like, man, that's crazy.
Going 11 and 6. The NFC West is open, especially with Matthew being out. Stafford.
Oh, Brokeback Stafford over there.
Yeah.
There he is.
With
really
Jimmy
is
Garoppolo,
poor Stafford.
Adams.
Niners will make the playoffs because they're going to win the division.
Look,
you think?
Surprised, dude. I'm
I'm
calling
gonna
it
tell
right
you
now.
One of the teams could surprise us. You never
Sure.
know. We'll have to wait and
Sure.
It's
see.
not going to be Arizona, that's for sure.
it ain't gonna be Arizona
Right now,
I'm telling you
Niners
right
are
now.
super
Seattle. Here's the
We're going to
thing.
be one of those.
If Seattle wins the division, Sam Darnold ain't gonna do them but turn into a pumpkin
Yeah.
like he did
Seattle
last.
ain't winning shit. They're rebuilding right now. They're not it right now.
Well, so are we.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean-
nobody realizes. So are we.
We just
Well, the
rebuilt
best team in the
We're
West
retooling,
is our
not
division.
rebuilding.
The
Yeah,
best team in
retooling.
our-
Either way,
No, I'm sorry.
retooling.
I
And
feel
so,
I
like,
mean, we have a lot of good players still intact.
but we have to
When you
retool, which I'm like,
CMC, when you
I'd
have
be more.
Buckner, you have
I'm
Kittle.
putting it out there. We're a sleeper team this season.
But I'd be more excited for next season because we're not retooling as much next year, except for maybe the offensive line. We would hope, but
Oh, I got a good question for y'all.
What's up?
And I want everybody to answer this.
I ain't blocking shit this year.
Will the 49ers finally draft a fucking left tackle in the first round?
Dude, I don't even want to talk about that. It's just painful. Okay, Purdy's gonna get killed again probably this year.
I hope not.
Okay, what about the two? What about
I
the
hope
two
not.
offensive linemen we have right now?
I hope not. Don't waste it on the left tackle.
Beto, don't do that. Don't start.
Yeah, Beto.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
Right.
But it's too painful to talk about the ignoring of the offensive line.
Put
Okay,
my
let's
ass in there.
No, I'm not
What
saying
about-
it's not even about the ignoring of the offensive line. It's the fact that I'm really of the mindset this is Trent's last year, and I'm not comfortable going into the next season with Spencer Burford as my left tackle.
Oh, heck no.
Burford has been getting fucking killed on the left
He's
side.
been getting murdered. This is what I will say. And
Yeah,
I'm
dude, this offensive line is scary. Like I'm worried about it this year.
gonna ask y'all to hear me out. Because from what I saw at the time that this man played the position, I liked it. I say take Colton and put his ass in left tackle,
Wait,
Yeah, you might be right.
backing up Trent.
Like, yeah, I mean
What?
that could be something too.
If we
Out
don't
there, though,
lose any of our starters, our offensive
We're
line
gonna-
is going to be
We're
top
gonna
10.
lose games because of the offensive line this year. I'm telling you.
who's the one that's taking over for Barch right now?
They put in Connor Colby. They're talking about
Colby.
Colby.
I'm hearing
Colby
good
and
He's
things
Drew
good
about
at
Moss,
pass.
Drew Moss.
I guess his pass
And Drew Moss.
pass protection is really good.
Yeah.
Well, he was known for stopping the run, his run protection, and not his
No, he's
passing.
known
In college, he
he's
was
known
known for
for
stopping
passing.
the run. Now he's proven that he can
Yeah,
pass
he's got a good
protect.
pass pro.
I thought they said his pass was good. His run
No,
wasn't
his
good.
running, his pass was
Yeah,
not good enough.
Kyle
Oh.
Kyle said today that he's getting better each week. He's improved a lot in the last couple of weeks. I saw he had a high PFF grade against the Broncos, and I don't think it was too far off. He played very well.
The rookie linemen we have, 2 rookie linemen that turned out.
Yeah, Drew
good so
Moss,
far.
the undrafted guy, and
Here's my-
Dorsey.
Here's okay. So I'm gonna say this because this is what's killing me, and I don't want to go into week one without our guys. Whatever they need to do for that training staff, they need to fix it, bro. Because we unfortunately have been a very injured team for a very long time. If you think about it, year after year, significant injuries to significant players. Right now, we are literally struggling to get through the preseason. The preseason. You got everybody and their mother out there that wants a damn job, and we have to sign them because we can't feel
So
it.
D, I was going to tell you. So
Oh,
next week, I'm actually having my neighbor who's a massage therapist, and he actually met up
What
with
kind
one
of
of
massage
the
therapist?
Niners training guys that takes care of the
yeah.
I'm just saying
the
for Deshaun
injury
Watson.
stuff, right? And
Uh-huh.
he's actually going to mention what they talked about with the Niner players and why we're getting injured so much and shit.
Oh, fantastic. I would love to hear this because this shit is annoying. I cannot stand year after year the fact that happened. I get that football comes with injuries. Don't get me wrong, but it shouldn't be at this rate. This is very, very bad. And
Dude, the whole league gets injured because they changed the way they do things, and it
to be honest
players
with
get
you,
injured
they should
more.
have just left it the way that it was, and we wouldn't have had that as an issue.
I just feel like players didn't get injured as much when I was a kid watching. I feel like their injuries are way worse now.
It is way worse. You know?
SAWFT.
Yeah, Kenny might be right. The league is kind of soft.
Just stop all the preseason games. Cut them all out.
But
I would say I wouldn't mind that, man. I would say give you.
But if they do that, it's going to be to add more regular season games. So
they will.
They will.
And ain't nobody trying to do no more regular season games. I think the guys really do enjoy the time off and the time off during preseason. So they probably wouldn't do that. If they do, for the only thing that I've heard is that they may possibly cut another preseason game because they want to go to 18. But that's the rumor. It's
just this game is a gladiator sport, so the extra games are a little bit uncalled for, in my opinion. They never should have added any more.
All right.
Because
so what do you think about what's our season record? What you think?
I'm saying 11-6.
Without knowing the actual roster, I can't give a prediction. I need to know the roster.
Oh, man, you know the roster already. We know who's going to be there. We know who's not. A good chunk of these people that are just camp bodies aren't going to. We know who the people are.
No, I'm not talking about the Niners roster. I'm talking about the rosters for the teams that we're playing.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying based off our schedule.
I also hate when people say that we have an easy schedule. There's still a freaking NFL professional football team.
Niners tend to lose to teams that are not that good and play better when teams are better. So that's the ticket. We're going to win no games.
I mean, I'm just rolling with the punches this year. I have no expectations. I'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm just rolling with it.
I like it.
If we win more than 10 games, I'm happy.
I think we're.
If we win 10 games or more, I am completely baffled, but I'm happy.
I'll tell you.
I think we're going to go 8-9.
To be honest, whether we win 10 games or more, or we only win 5, if Mikael Williams, Alfred Collins, C.J. West, Nick Martin, if they all improve, Austin Stout, whatever the name is, if they all improve from week 1 to week 10, and they got significant better, that's promising for the following year. I wouldn't even care about this year. I would just be more happy that these guys have grown. If you remember the Rams defense played, they were like, I don't know, 30 or 25 in defense. And by the end of the year, they were top 5 and they progressed getting there. I hope that happens to the Niners. If the Niners can be better by the end of the year than they started, and to me, regardless of what the record is,
with the youngsters, that's how you would think it would go, Beto.
Yeah,
they're going to get better as time goes on.
Backwards or said, "Oh, this guy's not doing it." I want to see growth. You know,
honestly, but yeah, where'd Dion go?
Dion go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
He went looking for Kyle.
I think I'd say more like 8-9. I don't really have.
No, I don't see that.
Like any high expectations. I don't have any high expectations really, just because we're retooling, and so I'm just going to go in with like lower expectations, and if we pass those expectations, fine. But I'm thinking like 8 wins, just because even if like Purdy plays really good, I think the offensive line might lose its games. You know, I think the defense is going to lose its games. Like that's why we only won 6 games last year, because the defense lost us so many games in the fourth quarter.
it's funny when Papa said, who said that we? Oh, Kenny goes, I only saw 5 losses on the schedule. Couldn't. The thing with this, bro, we all know.
See, but I don't feel confident.
No, not only that, bro, but week to week, what happens if Brock Purdy's out?
That's what I'm saying.
If this player's out, now that loss or that win that we were supposed to win now becomes a loss. And
I don't think 9 losses is. I don't think 9 losses is crazy because look how many losses we had last year because the defense didn't show up, or the kicking game, or the offensive line screwed us. Like,
to be honest with you, I think the defense is going to be better this year than it was last year.
It's hard for me to believe it's going to be that much better because we have a lot of rookies on the defense.
Honestly,
what did we lack in last year?
Christian, even our second
stopping the run.
So if we do that, we're better.
Hey, you guys, our second string defense on Saturday performed very well in Robert Saleh's.
Okay. Hey, if that's the truth, Brandon,
bro.
Dude,
it is
preseason. They had starters out there, Beto.
See,
yeah, but they're not playing to win or lose.
It doesn't matter. You're playing.
Can I say this? Can I say this?
Looked good. That should tell you something right there.
Listen, if you're lifting weights by yourself, you're just doing it. If you see this fine girl walk by, you're gonna lift better.
I don't agree, bro.
All I can say is I don't really believe in this whole easy schedule crap. I think that's like it's a what do you call it? I can't think of the word I was going to use to describe it, but I think it's all nonsense. Like, you can't say this is the NFL. Nothing's easy, for one. 2, I don't like basing, whatever a team was, however good a team was last year, that they're going to be that bad again this year, meaning our schedule's easy. Because we don't know. Like, teams can get better or get worse depending on what happens in that year. So we don't know if it's really that easy of a schedule. We're just basing it off the year before. And it can end up being a really tough schedule because those teams can be a lot better. So I don't really like to go with, it's an easy schedule, so we're going to win all these games. It's the NFL. It's not an easy schedule.
And I'm glad that Papa J cleared it up because I was confused. Beto, there is no way that any Niner is going to get her from here on. I'm like, who's her? But he meant to say hurt, which makes a lot of sense. And I hope you're right, Papa. I hope you're right. I hope they don't get hurt, and they do get her.
Well, all I'm saying is, dude, it's gonna be interesting to see the season. We don't know what to expect, right? So
you don't know what to expect. Like, we're not a powerhouse to be like, this is an easy schedule, so we're a powerhouse and plow through these guys that were bad last year. We weren't great either. So I can't be like, this is an easy schedule. Yeah. We're gonna plow. We're not a powerhouse. We aren't a powerhouse in the NFL this year. Like, we're not. So so you can't be like, the schedule's easy. Like, well, we're not so great that the schedule's easy to run through, and like, we don't know if these teams will be better. So I don't feel that confident about saying, it's an easy schedule. I think it's
Bro, to be honest with you guys, I'm taking it week by week.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just watching
week by week this year. I don't have high expectations. I'm not talking playoffs. I'm not talking.
Nothing. I'm not thinking easy schedule.
Can these players evolve? Can they learn? Can they get better? Are they watching tape? Are they correcting their mistakes from the week before? Have they made changes? Yep. That's what I want to see.
Okay. Well, moving on to our last question of the day, of the night. If you guys are watching preseason this weekend against the Raiders, who are you guys looking out for? Who do you want to see stand out, like offense and defense? Dion, we'll start with you first.
Anybody.
I'm with Dion. I just want to watch and see how it looks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch, see how it looks. I'll be in LA this weekend, so I'll be able to watch it. But I'm looking for anybody to show me some kind of improvement and some kind of consistency, because unfortunately it's been very rough for us, and I just really would love for us to be able to make things happen.
Okay. And you can also say, like, even the position too, like defense, if you're looking out for the defense side, you can say that too, special teams, kind of like what Kenny said here. He's looking at
for me, once again, just because we ain't even running out there with just a bunch of people we don't even know who half of them are. I just need to see any kind of improvement, any kind of positivity. That's all. Oh, okay, congrats, Steve-O. Going to the game in the ATL. There you go.
There you go. Have fun, Steve-O. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, I'll be at the Cardinal game like I am every year.
I'm probably going to go to the Thursday night game with Matt.
Nice.
I'll be at the Kansas City game.
That's cool. We always got to
Kansas
play
City,
those
we don't
guys,
play
man.
Kansas City.
Oh, I guess I ain't going there.
Exactly.
I don't even remember who's on the schedule.
I set
Dude, I'm
myself
going
up for that one. That was a good one, Beto. I set myself
I
up.
was waiting for
Hey,
it.
to be
Talk
fair,
about.
I love
to
you,
be fair,
Dion.
I don't even
I
remember
love
the
you too,
schedule.
Beto.
But
Yeah, I'm trying to go to the Arizona game, the home opener,
Well, shit, just hit me up, bro.
for sure. For
But-
sure.
Yeah, I got to get up out of here, man. It's hot.
Yeah.
I got to shower. I got a flight early in the morning. Appreciate,
bro.
love
Yeah,
y'all, man.
All right, Dion.
say hi to Mama.
We're about to end it.
Dion.
Anyways.
Oh,
Let me see my two players.
Because that's where you're going, right? You're going to go see
yeah,
Mama?
yeah.
Yeah, tell her I said
Yeah,
hi.
her birthday is next week.
Oh, happy
Tell her I
birthday,
said hi.
sir.
Happy birthday. Hey,
Yeah, happy
Wait, wait.
birthday, Michelle.
And you're looking
Yep.
good, Dion.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, bro. Just been in the gym.
I have to remind myself that I'm not gay, but you're looking good.
Freaking-
I don't mind dipping in some chocolate.
some
Wait,
chocolate latte.
whoa. Put that back up. What's the next one? East Coast Red and Gold. That's actually not bad.
That's the section that we
Really?
were at. Remember, Beto? Remember the section that we were at?
That's not bad.
A couple
Yeah.
years ago? Let's talk about that section.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty good price. I'm not
Well,
mad
that's a
at
good
that.
spot to watch a game at too. That's
It
$200
is.
bucks isn't bad
Heck
at all.
yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like
Hey,
what
guys.
$25?
Hey,
Hit up
check
Jess.
this out.
Jess
Check
has a
this out.
connection.
So,
Okay.
so after the game, you could go on the field too.
And talk to the players, talk to
Oh, okay.
Steve Young.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody want me on the field.
I got to talk to Jeff.
Dion.
You can
Because I'm
interview Kyle,
doing two
Dion.
things. I'm sucker punching Jake Moody, and I'm cussing out Kyle Shanahan. And I'll be banned from Levi's. So I ain't going on the field.
Who's
No
that guy
field.
running?
Friggin'
Is
Dion.
that Dion?
Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
they gonna be like, is that Dion on the news? Damn it, Dion, what are you doing? Yeah, it was me. My bad, y'all. I'm
Hey,
sorry. I did it.
250 mil in renovations. Still no roof, man. That's crazy.
I heard that screen is beautiful though.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty, dude. The
Can
scoreboard
you imagine
is
playing
big.
Xbox on that thing? Call of
That's
Duty?
crazy, dude.
Yeah, that'd be serious right
All
there.
right, we're gonna head out. For those of you in the chat, thank you for watching. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe button on all channels. Follow us over on X for our Faithful Podcast, and as the handle say on the screen too, follow everybody's channel as well on X. Until next time, guys, we'll see you next week. And
God bless everyone.
God bless everybody.
Peace.